So I'm thinking that life feels like is waiting for something. I've had a medical situation, and so I'm involved in that now. And it's made me think about lots of things, but one of the things I'm thinking about is obviously the meaning of life, because that is what you do when you haven't got a lot else to do. And so I'm thinking, it does feel to me that life feels like I'm waiting for something. It feels like a prelude to something else. I eat and sleep and wash and dress and all that business and do stuff, but it doesn't feel like the stuff I'm doing, or used to do rather, before my injury. It doesn't feel like it's gonna end, it's gonna stop or whatever. Of course, if you're in a job, you could retire and whatever, but then you retire and you go home and you still got to find stuff to do. So, life hasn't ended because your job has ended that you've done for 40 years or whatever. But there always seems to be something else to do, some other plan to fulfill. But it always comes to an end anyway, and you have to do a new plan or whatever. And it's a continuous planning and completing tasks and keeping to a schedule and whatever. But part of me is thinking that that's not the whole of it. That's not all of it. That there's something else at the end of it, some kind of finish to the way of living. Because otherwise, living just seems to be on a Ferris wheel, as they call it, or a rat run. I don't know, like a hamster wheel. It feels like it's just this continuous thing, and it doesn't have an end point. Of course, you die, but that's not the kind of end I'm referring to. I'm saying that if you like, life is a mission, let's say, it doesn't feel like there's an end to that mission in lifespan. It feels like the mission will never be completed. So now I'm thinking about the afterlife, obviously. But that's pure conjecture, obviously. So that's not really fulfilling. It's not satisfying for me to think that way. But I am thinking what life is and why it's not satisfying and why it's not complete. It just seems to be continuing the thing. You meet a woman, you have children, and then they grow up and meet a woman and have children, and it goes on and on. There doesn't seem to be a project, a plan, and it's just weird to me that it's just this endless repetition of reproduction. Weirdness.